You know, it is an honor and a privilege and most humbling to join this company of so many remarkable women. I especially want to thank Susan Olson, who nominated me, and also express my gratitude for Frankfurt Flyer Miles, because it made it possible for my granddaughter Jana to be here tonight, alongside with my daughter, who is a speech pathologist in the Anchorage School District. What I think we all have in common is wanting to contribute to a better world for our children and our grandchildren and generations beyond. You know, there are many paths that the amazing women of Alaska have traveled and blazed, including voting since 1913. And in fact, on this very day, in 1913, over 5,000 women marched on Washington, D.C. to demand the right to vote. Yes! But it didn't happen for them until 1920. So my particular passion has been theater, which has allowed me to produce plays that are inclusive of the diversity of the great state of Alaska. Many of our plays have highlighted women of influence, such as Molly Ivins, the great spokesperson for power with the people rather than special interest. The 101 and 103-year-old Delaney sisters were pioneer African-American women professionals in having our say about their family history and what it was like for African-Americans in our country during their long lifetime. The secret to their longevity, according to Sadie's obituary at 103, was to eat 7 different vegetables every day, lots of fruit, and have a milkshake every night as they watch the PBS Nightly News Hour. So I would also like to share that Shirley Mae Springer-Satan, who is also being honored tonight.
Let's speak into the mic a little bit better.
Okay, played Sadie. Now, and then there's, in here? Here? Yeah. There? That's much better. Okay. And then there's Maud from Harold and Maude, who taught us to live with zest and curiosity till the very end. Gold Rush Girls was a world premiere musical based on Leo Morgan's Page Turner, Good Time Girls, which was about the courage and perseverance of women seeking freedom and independence during the Gold Rush era. Leo once told me that the ladies of the night, demonstrating their amazing marketing savvy, planted red geraniums in their yards to identify the red light district in the summertime when it never gets dark. Now, Diane Benson's portrayal in her one-woman show was the great civil rights leader for the indigenous people of Alaska, Elizabeth Perodovich. Livy was about the first American non-native woman to live in the Aleutians. It was based on the journals of Livy Berman from 1879 through 1880 and gave empathetic insight as to what life was like on St. Paul Island at that time. The Perfect Prayer was a coming-of-age story about a young Muslim American girl written by Egyptian-American Suaila Halatar, who visited Anchorage at the time and helped us to successfully engage the local Muslim community. And I should probably also mention Lady Macbeth, who represents a strong, ambitious woman who knew what she wanted. However, it didn't end so well for her. And one of my very favorites was last year's Emotional Creature by Eve Ensler, and it was about the empowerment of young women all over the planet, ending violence against women, and the hope of being partners in a world where men and women are equals in education, pay, and relationships. And as it is Alaskan History Month, I will mention our current production, which is about true stories about women who fought in the Civil War. And then at the end of March, we're going to do a very funny contemporary play about feminist ideas and gender politics. So Cyrano's values plays that address important issues and invite stimulated civic dialogue. But I would also like to point out that our plays are also very entertaining and of the highest caliber possible. So you know, theater is a collaborative art and reflects the power of working together synergistically rather than a hierarchical model. It is with the deepest gratitude that I thank everyone for for this meaningful experience and honor of being part of the rich mosaic of Alaskan women who have been given this very special recognition. And as you can see, my work has been my life, and so it's all about the work. So I thank everyone very, very much.